This is the last.
Make you happy.
Jesse Rademacher from Madeium. Let's talk about Web3. What is it? Well, it's really just the next iteration of the internet. Stop with the mumbo jumbo and all the jargon. Like, it's just the evolution of the internet. That's all you need to know, right? More importantly, it's what that internet unlocks for you is what we're so excited about. So before we get there, let's just take a look at how we got to Web3. We started with Web 1, which was really the first version of the internet. It was slow, it was dial-up, it was like AOL. You had to sit at a desktop, hardwired into the internet, right? You were only on there for maybe an hour a day because you just didn't live sitting in front of your desk, right? So came along 2004 and we started to see mobile phones, right, pop up. We started to see smartphones, iPhones. You started to see social networks starting to establish. And you saw that, like, here, all the information had to be in one place. Here, cloud computing, you could actually store data, across the globe and across the world, right? But the problem is that Web 2.0 is still organized under some the old kind of corporate capitalistic systems where it was only for profit, right? So all of our data, when we couldn't get off of our phones, now that we're always on the internet, all that data and all that information is just being given for free to these mega corporations. They're taking all our information and they're profiting off of it, and they're not returning any of that value back to the people that are actually creating the network to begin with. So this really cuts out the users. And that's what we're so excited about Web 3.0, is that for the first time, this is an internet that is owned by individuals, not corporations. It's owned by groups and peers and communities, and you don't have to any longer live under, the oppression of these corporations always telling us what to do. And so Madeium has been building infrastructure in this space for about 3 years. And what we are trying to do is literally create something that right now, Sean and I, the co-founders, are obviously founding, but we want to give it away. We want to set it up for communities of the future, right? So we're not setting this up to own, we're setting this up to proliferate, to allow individuals who are contributing value within this whole new design future and this design industry. We want them to profit directly, and not profit as a business, but first and foremost, just profit as an individual, right? And so that's what's super cool, because in this situation, the future is way more human centric. You control your data. You can monetize your data. You can make decisions with the community on how to even use that data or privacy settings or so on and so forth, right? Now, it's not some board of directors making this decision. It's the way that the community is organized to make these decisions collectively. And so that's what we're super excited about, because this is an opportunity to really drive like open source. We've created kind of a one-stop shop to go all the way from concept to consumer with as little friction as possible without corporations in the middle. So now an idea has the potential to make it directly to the end consumer in its purest concept, where only the people that are contributing to that project are benefiting off of it. Right? So if you go on like market.madeium.com right now, you'll see that we have live NFTs. And if you look at who the makers are and who's actually profiting off of these things, it's the people that made it. It's not an organization. It's not a corporation. It is the people. They own their own IP, and they're making decisions on how to come together collectively to sell it or to add more value to the end consumer. And that's why we're so excited about the future of this space, because for once, creatives don't have to work in kind of the patronage model. We can do all these things ourselves. And so hopefully you understand that Web3 is not to be feared. It actually is extremely empowering. If you're as optimistic about the future as we are, well, we need your help. Okay, so join Madeium.com and the community of the world's best creatives. Together, we're going to be able to create a peer-to-peer network and really circumvent a lot of the corporations. So follow us on Twitter and Instagram @MadiumMade, and we just launched Discord as well. We've got awesome new projects that are happening right now. NFTs dropping in the sneaker space, footwear artists, designers, sneaker customizers, as well as the world's top skateboarders and photographers. So hit us up. We're always looking to add talent in the Web3 space, and the digital creators that are able to create in AR and VR and in the metaverse. Hey, this is really built for you. So hit us up, and until next time, talk to you later. Bye.